Today's episode was produced.
Yeah. In this bitch. Yeah, just press. I'm gonna do all the editing. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. All you gotta do is add drop. Word of technology.
For sure.
Hey, Breach, if you don't mind, if you could see if I'm focused on that camera. This one, the other one for him.
I kind of want to move it just a little bit to get you in the frame.
Move it, Breach. That's why you here. Whatever you gotta do.
Yeah, we focus.
I trust you. I ain't tripping.
We still good.
Got the vibes playing. We got my dog Joe in the global. This is this something, you know, monumental. Put that on the table for you, Ken. And this is gonna be different, you know, cause we ain't gonna be talking about regular, you know, music, all that. It's a whole different, you know. And they need that. And you're a real supporter of the show, real like,
for sure.
real life supporter of the show, like.
Watch that in every episode.
Why did you tap there? Real life. Man, we back. We back at the Double G. Got a special guest. You know what I'm saying? I can introduce him to as many things. He was a player, now he the coach.
For sure.
You know, and that's major, because you know, you putting the impact on people's lives with that one.
No, for real.
You know, kids ain't gonna never forget these times, them lessons, you know, being a bitty coach. So they might not know, you know, you done play ball. You done went that level, high school, all these steps to college. Now, you know, we ran it because we was at a tournament, Mandeville. We just running at the bitty tournament.
Hey, you see me in my coach mode.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, this is gonna make me drink. You know what I'm saying? Why'd you say that? Man, what Joe? He said this shit gonna make him drink. Nah, that's the moments, man. That's the vibes, bro. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate you coming through, man. But yeah, we're gonna definitely run about that, bro. You know, we've been running it probably since we was locked up on something, like not locked up on some penitentiary, but on some locked up COVID.
Yeah.
Running on Clubhouse.
Oh yeah, we made some good connections on that, man, for sure. Some celebrities, a lot of popular people in the city.
Facts. You got the hustlers on, man.
Oh yeah, hustlers only. Me in the hood. Angelo, shout out my dog KP.
Come on, man. Everything certified.
Yeah, and
So let's talk about that step up, man. Like, from being the player to now you becoming the coach.
man, being a coach now, dog, it's like, man, it just teaches you to be patient. Like, it's like you want the kids to be like how you is, but you gotta realize, like, they 12 years old, they still figuring out, like, who they want to be and do they really want to play this sport and all that. So I just try to drop my little knowledge from what I learned from when I was playing to now. And I'm just trying to really elevate my community and get the basketball powerhouse again, like how when we was younger.
Real life, dropping them gems to them.
For sure.
I feel that, bro. You know, we was on a book. We was running it about, like you said, how it used to be. One of those top 28 teams, man. I got somebody on the platform that could talk about that right now. Like,
Washington St. John, Ryan Paralleau. If you don't know Ryan Paralleau, you better look him up.
if you don't know Ryan Paralleau.
That was all LeBron James.
Facts. Still, facts.
He was all LeBron James I ever read. But man, it was a pleasure watching them, man. They almost won a state, they lost to Thibodeau, but it's just like, man, that kind of motivated me to be like, man, I want to be the one to bring that chip. Unfortunately, I lost to Catholic League school all last 3 years, but you know, it's all good. I got a lot of them guys I play now, I be playing them league, now we cool. Funny story is, I lost to St. Aug and I couldn't stand St. Aug now. Years later, I play with some of them guys now, so you know, it's funny how that
The growth as a man, like, facts. It ain't stop, man. But just the growth as a man, like, on some, yeah, that's fire, bro. Cause we growing, like, from a boy, like you saying, you compete with him. We going hard, I don't like you. Then you grow up, you're like,
man, that's just some hoop stuff.
right, motherfucker, just like me, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good.
That's definitely how I be, motherfucker. Better, way, you know, we growing up more versed, understanding the game now. You know what I'm saying?
That networking, bro.
I love that for the younger generation, like how they really could be partners with each other, like and really, you know, they interacting at a young age
Even
to
though
make that.
it get criticized by the old school cats. Like, I mean, I understand both sides, but it's like, man, can you not be friends when you see
Each other all the time.
Like tournaments, we go to school together, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like back in the day where you see a here dude from Wisconsin, you don't even know what he look like, you know what I'm saying? You just reading the newspaper, so I get it from Bush's perspective, but I try to not be that old head who be like hating on the young. I just try to learn what they, you know what I'm saying? That help me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to be like, man, this generation soft and that. It's just different. It's just different, bro. They just adapt into the environment. So
That's
I
right.
don't want to be that guy like that. But you know.
It's just different. That's right. Because, like we saying, they see each other. What they gonna be booted up?
Like, why would you want them not? You know what I'm saying? Even though when we play each other,
it's competition,
it's
right?
competition, but you know what I'm saying?
Man, I love that.
It's all love, man.
Ain't nothing
personal, bro.
My son, they was playing on the West Bank, actually, like a story of that. Like, played the West Bank, they got a kid named Mello. He was like, he dapped them all after, like, yeah, I'm like, I ain't gonna never forget that. I'm like, that's fire. Like, y'all gonna see each other, y'all gonna play something in high school, and y'all.
Because most of these kids gonna see each other in high school.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be your, probably the dudes you compete with, or who never knows, y'all might sign to the same
school. That's what I'm saying. Like, they might go to the same high school the way it is, like you saying.
College, you never know how
that part.
The world take it. So
that part.
Gotta have that camaraderie. And like our team, they got a little group chat and all that like that.
That's wonderful, man. That's definitely right, man. Paving the way for the ones. Because when we speak on Lou, man, I'm going to go back to Lou and really, I'm on a platform, I can give him his fly. Man, Lou trained my son in football on something. And then we ain't even linked back up on something like, I'm hitting him up, you training it. Man, I see him because I'm working organically. I'm working a movie that come on Netflix. And he in, like, just see him. Like, he see everybody there. He like, man, I don't know nobody. I see your face, I'm like, oh, man, what's up, Chase? What's poppin'? Like, because we play ball young. And I see what he doing on his level, giving back to the youth, train them like you saying, man, I'm about to go train my kids. And yeah, that's a toughness we give them coming from our era, because we know what it was. Like, we know what that was. But it's beautiful for them having a whole new era to say, man, we cool. Like, yeah, we compete. I won't win. They won't win.
But, you know, it's all love, man.
They might go to the movies or something.
Man, they always posting each other on Instagram and all that. And I was like, then one of my players was like, man, cool, what you doing looking at my store? I'm like, man, just because I'm your coach, I'm still a human, right?
A regular person.
A regular person. And I can't check your grab on, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing some love outside of this basketball too now. Like, I ain't just your coach. I want to see you.
Facts.
I be like, you know, I be training the kids and all that, and I be looking at a kid 9 years old. I'm looking at 9 years down the line. He might be the one, you know what I'm saying? Might sign high major. And I'll be like, man, I remember when the kid couldn't do this. Now, shit, he got a chance to change his life.
He done put it together, and now it's stamped.
I'll be glad to be a part of that, man. I'm just trying to help, man.
You know, like, I saw something on, you know, Rec, and how we came up, it was hard, real blue collar. How, you know, the kids nowadays, you know, it's always like discipline. But the kids nowadays, like you saying, man, it showed me a real person. I'm following on Instagram, keeping up with you. Man, they need love.
They need it, dog, because a lot of kids you be seeing, like, and mostly mamas out there, don't really be too many fathers out there. So it's like basketball, I'm going to see, coaching kids is like having 10 different women with different personalities. You got to manage all that.
Facts.
It's like, that's what I say, like, you got one gonna have the attitude, one gonna give it all. It's just like, what you gonna do to get them all as one? That's the thing I like.
Man.
I like that.
Coaching is sociology, bro.
You gotta psych them out.
Like,
That's
it's
what I
a
used
lot
to do.
of...
I used to walk in the gym, like before All-Star, I used to go on the rec. I used to see, because I had a couple of kids that was kind of got this dog mentality. So I walk in the gym and just psych them out, like, man, dude right here just said he gonna score 20 on y'all.
Yeah.
Cool. He ain't scoring 20 on me. I say, yeah, I got him. I got him. Psychology. I always tell him. And then one funny story about my team, right, dog. They got a kid named Deontay, which is my little cousin. You know, he had played football, but he had hurt his knee. So he came back first game, 18 points. So my team, dog, it just made me smile from ear to ear, dog. We probably play them like on that Saturday or something, on Wednesday.
Yeah.
We had a whole another game, so my teammate one of my players came and was like, "Hey, coach, Herb gonna stick Deontay." I'm like, "Damn, he really, really." You know
On
what I'm
his
saying?
head.
Like, yeah. Then I do little stuff like after practice. I be like, "Man, who will win 1-on-1?"
Yeah.
Like me, check it up. And I just record it. Just little funny stuff I just like to just do.
Keep
like,
them psyched though, like you
yeah.
said, keep them hype, keep that energy.
Yeah,
Keep that energy, shit, yeah. You got to, because they need motivation. You know,
All
that
the
next
time.
generation, they
They
need some
need
type
it,
of
dog,
motivation
'cause
that's going.
They be going through some stuff, bro.
That's what I'm
They
saying,
be
bro.
the stuff they do. So like, if I could pick them up, bring them to practice, man, I do it, bro.
That's real.
Like,
But like me and you was talking before we started rolling, like, you know how COVID affected a lot of things and changed a lot of things. Man, look, these kids done went through something we ain't never went through.
man, they
With a pandemic, we ain't never went through
we ain't
that.
went through none of that. That was some stuff. But I think the COVID and all that kind of helped give us like a pause on the world. Like we needed that mental break. Like, man, what I really want to do? Like, man,
Facts.
I don't really want to work like that. Like, a lot of people
Facts.
made it turn into a business and all that, and like,
Facts.
bro, that jump.
Like, I ain't trying to work for nobody all
Like,
my life.
who knows? A lot of people would have took that jump, you know what I'm saying? So I look at it like, man, it was more of a blessing than, even though, you know, the circumstances, but I feel like it changed
Blessing in
me. Like,
disguise. Yeah.
it made me start working out, change my eating, you know, I'm pescatarian next month, gonna make 2 years.
Man, congrats.
Man, whatever. It's crazy, because I was like, it's
Looking
fun.
good, looking healthy, you heard?
Man, bro.
You know? I know you go out there and give people 20 years.
My uncle motivated me to change it, bro. My uncle, I coming home from Arkansas Baptist, my niece was about to get born, but the week after, she was supposed to be thing, but I came home a week early.
Yeah.
My brother was had to have a baby, man. My uncle coming to the baby shop, man, caught a stroke.
Shit.
So it was like crazy, and like I used to take him all the time, so I'm seeing like, man, and he told me, he was like, bro, you better take care of yourself, or you know, and that just stuck in my
Anything can
mind,
happen.
like anything could happen. So I was like, man, I gotta be mindful of like what I be eating and change it up and stuff, and which ain't easy, but it's a mental thing, dog. It's like a mental. Like once I told myself, then I seen like what it did to me, bro. It really like damn that turned me to a different mentality, like.
Facts.
And it's just crazy, like, how people don't really look at it. Because, like, man, I remember I was in the 7-1 at the Blue Store, bro. It's just crazy. So I was like, man, let me get a mac and cheese. So they was like, man, you don't want no meat? I was like, I hate to tell people that because I don't want people to think I'm better than them.
Refusing them,
Yeah, I was like, nah. And my AT was with me. She was like, nah, he don't eat no meat. So she looked at me like, man, what are you on?
What buddy
on? So like, nah, because first they gonna say you Muslim. Like, nah, I ain't Muslim.
Facts. They definitely gonna ask you Muslim. I'm gonna
Right.
ask somebody, to be honest.
I get that all the time. I just don't even want to tell people. I just try to make it like that.
But that's real, bro. I worked the ball recently, like, with a crew with that. And, like, you gotta say what you're allergic to, what you don't do. And a lady said, yeah, I'm Presbyterian. I was like, all right, we can't. Had order something else, you know? Like, the order, people got respect. Like, you ain't telling nobody else, you gotta do this.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I ain't telling you to stop eating meat, but.
Yeah, because I was 2 years ago, I was saying, like, man, I'll never give up chicken. Nah, I can't eat.
Can't even see yourself eating that stressed and hormone ass meat.
Yeah.
And they get like you, but.
And I try to like do it like in a positive. I'm like, hey man, like, you know, I like salmon and stuff or certain stuff. I be telling my partner like, man, hey, look, try this. Like, I try to do it like that. I ain't saying, man, you eat me. I look at it. You know what I'm saying? People got their own
Right, that's their own
journey and stuff, and people just gonna do what they gonna do. So I try to,
You trying to
least
tell
try
them, like, hey, I'm doing this and work for me.
Yeah, for
That's
me.
the least you could do.
Yeah, I'm saying, but I do get looked at crazy when I tell people that.
Yeah.
But you know,
That's the least that you could do is, hey, like,
at least help.
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm trying, man, that's crazy. That's a crazy combo. We was talking about, you know, like, heart disease is something, you know, you can't control. That's hereditary in your family. But, man, the salt, the way we eat, and a lot of disorders we bring upon ourselves.
Man, for sure. Like, once you cut stuff out, you will see, like, certain stuff got too much sugar in it. You wouldn't notice
Man,
that.
that sugar be crazy.
We so adapted to it.
That
Like,
white sugar.
man, like, bro, I eat something, like a lot of sugar, and I don't go straight to my side, bro. Like,
Now you
I
heard
can't
me.
do it no more. Like, how I used to do this, like, eat candy, just outrageous, and, like, we overeat, too.
We
Like,
definitely overeat. The
overeat,
obesity
bro,
is
like,
bad. The intake, the consuming, I'm going to just eat this, eat that. When you don't need that, you just eating it because it's there. It's gluttony.
Yeah, like, sometimes I'll go, like, eat twice a day, literally, like.
Yeah.
You don't really need to eat that much, bro, but
Nah, you don't.
eat
If you got a good breakfast, you should be good.
Yeah, it should be good, like.
Yeah, I'm with you. I practice them same things. Like, I ate my breakfast, I'm good. I'm not going to eat till later in the day. Like, I don't need to.
Give me a little snack. I give my little bars.
I feel you. Man, I had another question. I guess I got two more questions I'm going to ask you that's on my mind before we get out of it. For one, is I can relate to you and we relate in a matter of, like you just said, man, I'm coming off of Arkansas Baptist. You know where we come from, just be honest. Bro, we got the most talent. I don't care what nobody say. I done been all over the world with this ball. Like, this reality. I done been to Cali, whatever. I know we got the best. Like, we got enough to be up with Cali and Florida, and they places way bigger, way more people than we got. And we can stand with them Florida, Cali, Texas, and Georgia.
For sure.
Top fives. Like, but our biggest downfall, I don't care what nobody say, is we don't leave home. So, like, even Arkansas Baptist, I have pilots went to Arkansas Monticello. Like, that's major to even go away from home. Like, like walk me through like that experience, like being that baller, being praised by, you know, when you at home, your hood, man. People don't know that. Like that, you be major. When you like, we know it because we both been done this. Like, man, when you in your town and you a baller, you a major.
Right.
And then like when you go somewhere else, you ain't nobody no more. Like, you nobody all over again. Like you zero age. Like you done went from here to 8, 9, like we said with these kids, 12 years old, man, I'm balling, I'm killing. You got confidence. I kill. Wherever I go, I show up the weekend, like we said. Where we come from, we used to play the Sunday game. Might not win it all. We played against West Bank, New Orleans. We played in the inner city school for the championship.
Yeah.
That was our upbringing. Like, just was what it was. They channeled our energy into the sports. Was what it was, right? So what's that like, man? Like in a trap. You know that. They got flies flying around. It's fucking ridiculous. Tell us about like when you at Arkansas Baptist, man, you 8, 9 hours from home. You can't just get in the car, be like, man, I know you got homesick. Cause I did. You can't just get in that whip and be like, man, I'm about to go home by mama. Like, walk me through how you.
Well, I started in Texas. I was in Culture, Texas, not too far from Tyler.
Yep.
So I started out there. I signed, matter of fact, Coach Mitch, St. All coach at school. I'm like, he got me to sign there because he played for the coaching staff and stuff.
Come on.
So it was
and that's
like,
major right there. That's not even your coach. He done played against you like, oh yeah, he cold. He need to be somewhere.
Bruh.
Man, shout out Coach Mitch, man.
Bruh, I remember senior, bro, when we played, before we played St. Mitch seen us about 6 times. Bro.
Shout out Mitch,
I look,
man.
you know, we played Brother Martin and all that, bro. He, every time, I'm like, damn, that boy in there. But yeah, I went and played AU after my senior year. Signed to Panola College. I went there, took my ACL. Rough time, depressed and all that. Fought back, I went to school in Mississippi for a semester at Belle Haven. I called my brother like, boy, I know I can't do this. It's not my type of stuff. It's my first time going to white school. I was like, nah, I can't. Then I went to Arkansas. Shout out Marcrease, he got me out there. So I went to Arkansas, Little Rock. Man, I'm talking about
It's
it's
my
just
hood.
like
It's my hood,
bro.
I know.
Like, bro,
Yeah, my partner
they had a
player
store.
Tulane from Little Rock.
Bro, they had a store called Crip 6, bro.
Yeah,
That's like,
and they got them games.
it's
Cause I done lived in
serious,
Little
bro.
Rock and I lived in Kansas, was right by Oklahoma. And Arkansas,
all that's
Oklahoma,
right there.
even the Kansas people wouldn't believe it. They on that same shit, that
bro.
gangbanging shit.
I never know that game bang shit talking out there. And it's like
Out
that
there.
GD, but I remember a dude checking was like, you GD, who jump in, who do it? And I was like, bro, people back home be playing with it. They got people really killing their first cousin behind that gang stuff. Like,
That shit real in Little Rock.
It's real,
Little
dog.
Rock and Tulsa, hey, that shit real. Shout them out.
Yeah, shout out to all my people that 501. But I went to Arkansas Baptist, bro. They play basketball a lot out there.
Arkansas got a real basketball. I'm
like,
telling
they
you,
play
my partner out here.
basketball. They play basketball from sun up to sundown. That's probably what we lack out here. Is like the other places, they probably play from 7 that morning to
Like open runs, we was
yeah,
going into.
and
Yeah,
they kinda like,
we like football, baseball still.
yeah, like
we
they
a football,
kind of like
baseball
connected. Cause I played against Bobby Portis, and I used to tell my friends in the group chat, like, bro, before he was got his ring, I said, bro, dude, him, like,
Him.
he just didn't get his turn. I used to tell dude, like, bro, that dude, bro, fastest man on the court out there. Cause they had a program right by my school called Dunbar. So we playing against all the Malik Monk,
Shout him out from Arkansas too.
Archie
Yeah.
Goodwin, who played at Kentucky.
Archie, I remember Archie in the AAU ranks.
AJ Walton, who
Donkey
played
out.
with Tweety.
Mhm.
All of them, bro. I'm
I
talking
remember,
about.
I remember Archie Goodwin. He played with like Dunk Dog. We was helping him with the video.
Yeah,
Way
he
back.
did.
Shout out Mr. Gabe. He played AAU. Was like an 8th grader dunking.
Joe Johnson.
Joe
6'8",
Johnson,
260,
yeah.
solid. I was
Shout out Joe Johnson team. That's my people.
yeah,
Sean, Lil
yeah,
Rock.
people.
What up, man?
Man.
Arkansas real. That's a real
Yeah.
place.
I liked it out there, bro. It was like kind of like home, bro.
Yeah. That's a real place. I done been to Little Rock.
I had my
Southern
times,
play
bro.
Pine Bluff. Huh?
I used to talk to Tweety, my brother, like, man. I had
Man, let's rewind. Let's bring it back because we were supposed to talk about this because we were talking about that.
That's what,
We shout out Lou. That's my dog. I talk to Lou personally at least once a week. But Tweety Carter,
same hood.
let's not forget. Yeah, Sam Hood
Killer.
produced this type of talent athletes when we talking about like, bro, like, let's talk about, like, bro, when it comes to basketball, reality, bro. Like, from here, bro. Like, I went to, like you said, the West Bank, and they got Greg Monroe. I guess that was his playground when he was young. Seen his name out there. Shout him out. Shout out Greg.
Greg came out game last week.
Hey, I saw his name out there in the Rapids. Shout out Greg. I remember when East St. John played helicopter. When Greg, I was at the game. Greg played East St. John. I was there. Him and Melvin. Shout out Melvin. I remember when the AAU rank first started down here. Man, shout out Greg. Shout out Bo. That's my dog. Bo. When it comes to Tweety, a lot of people know how to say they best is DJ. They may not. I don't know who they gonna say from their inner city who is they best.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes down to it, Tweety Carter, that name you brought out. Animal. DJ played the league 14, 15 years now.
Score more points than your favorite player in high school.
Whoever your favorite is.
Whoever your
Tweety
favorite
Carter
is.
put more in their head. I promise you. Since 7th grade balling. Traveling. Small school where he the only person. He the show. Pull that thing from half court before Curry.
You know what's crazy, bro?
What he scored? He said 74 points?
Yeah, he scored 74 in high school. It's still on YouTube. You can see
74 points. Who
And they
doing
had-
that to this day?
Yeah.
That's Kobe like.
They had 71.
That's Kobe like. This man told people on East St. John
Yeah,
team,
facts.
I'm gonna do this to you.
He said 50.
He said I'm gonna score 50. This is story. This is real life. Now we talking about real life stories.
This ain't no he says, he said.
This ain't it. Come on, Joe. The man told him to score 50, scored 74. And hey, that's not against scrubs. There's much respect to the players on East St. John team.
Once you get in that zone in basketball, it just
Had the ultimate green light, Timmy Bird.
that
Hey,
ball-
pull it. We don't care.
That ball.
That goal look big as this. Cause Tweety, if he got to half court line.
Especially if you can shoot the ball. Like, if you can shoot it, like...
Man, I'm so excited to talk about this, man. Tweety Carter. Before this Steph Curry, we talking about green light. We talking about if he pulled it from full court, Timmy Bird probably said, all right, get back on defense, everybody else.
Started as a 7th grader.
7th grader. playing the best, going nationwide
Kevin
schedule.
Loves, the KD.
The Austin Rivers, when Austin Rivers was Austin Rivers.
Ty Lawson,
I remember.
That little era, that 06.
The era that made what is this?
Yeah,
this
like
the era that made the
that Big 12
mixtapes.
era.
The era that made them mixtapes that they say ball is life when they chasing this hype now.
Man, you know it's crazy though.
That's the era that made that hype.
Shout out my dog Rico Gas too. That's another.
Shout out Big Rico.
He used to put me
Doing
on
the entertainment thing.
OJ Mail and stuff, bro. Like he used to put me on all the
OJ Huntington. Oh my God.
So
Let's talk about.
He
Hey, Breach, this one on? Check that one for me while you're rolling.
He just told me, he was just showing me all type of cats. So I came across
look at
Brandon
people.
Jennings and all that. You know, I'm left hand, I'm left hand. But you couldn't tell me I went Brandon. That what made me get my flat top.
Man, Brandon Jennings.
That's what made me get my flat top in 12th grade.
I got real Brandon Jennings stories. I ain't gonna talk about them here. Like, yeah, I live in LA, so I got some.
And
Brandon Jennings was him. No high school, AAU.
Yeah, left hand. I remember I stumbled across John Wall, dog. Never forget this, dog. We playing AAU. I'm in 9th grade. Watching him. And I told my teammate, dog, they could vouch for. I'm like, bro, Kentucky gonna be the team to watch, bro. DeMarcus Cousins, Eric Bledsoe. But I've been following this for a long time. Like,
DeMarcus Cousins,
about
John
14
Wall.
years.
Calipari teams were recruited through AAU ranks.
I think, bro, down the line, I'm gonna be a recruiter too.
Oh,
Because
man.
I'll be following it.
I can see it. Me too.
Like,
Because you know the talent.
Yeah, I'll be
You
up.
played it.
Sometimes at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're looking at players and stuff. And me now I'm on the coaching side, bro. I look at the game from different sides. So like plays, like let's just say a team down 8. I always look at what coach gonna run out of timeout because that'd be a
What's his go-to?
Like what's his go-to? I like Bill Self. I like what he do his.
Great coach.
I like what he do his after timeout plays.
That's a great coach, man. That used to be Doc Rivers' biggest thing. He run great players out of the break.
Man, dog,
That's why he's still employed to this day. He can hang his hat on that. That's real talk, yeah. Shit, yeah. Hey, what you run out of? What's your set? What's your go-to? What can you draw up?
Adjustment, dog. I remember. I
Adjustments.
told you this, bro.
That's life.
We had
That ain't just ball. That's life.
at Vanderbilt when you was out there. I had just told the team I drove a play for my little cousin Deontay to score layup. Cause prior to that he was like we were down. We had lost by like 30.
Yeah.
And I had took him out because like man I want way out. He's like man I do this.
I'm ready.
So I was like, all right, bet. So we came down to the game. We played perfect. I was like, man, look, you see it? I'm coming to you. We score the ball, go time. So they go to timeout. So he called a timeout. I'm like, oh, he about to try to kill me with a man-to-man play. So I said, I'm gonna get him. I'm going 2-3 zone. I'm gonna mess his whole thing up. I was like, I'm gonna get him. Put him in 2-3 zone. I'm gonna mess his whole play up. We're in overtime into losing. But that's the type of
I
stuff
remember you telling me that adjustment.
The adjustments I want. That's the type of time I'll be want to be put in that position. As you can see when I coach fashion. Like I can't sit down. I'm a
stand up, watching the game, in the game.
On the game. Like I'm. That's just me, though. Like it's just natural, bro. And I just be having to ask y'all, like, bro, am I going overboard? Because I always. If you do anything with passion, you never. Yeah. It's not possible to go overboard if you got passion. Now, when you start doing shit out of emotion, you affect the kids off. Yeah. Then you wildin'. Yeah. But you coach it with passion. And you know I learned even like when you balling, even when you mad, you don't even show them that. Like I love that with you as a coach. Like I done watch it. I'm like, oh yeah, Joe competitive. Hey, Mr. Williams will kill him. But I'm watching him as a coach mature and develop and be like, all right, I can't want it more than they want it for themselves. I'm still just here coach. I'm a figure. But they got to go out there and play the game. And another story, I tell him, man, he never knew who watching, bro. Funny
never
story,
knew who watching. He never knew
Danny
who watching.
Granger's daddy was watching. First game, we won.
Danny, shout out Danny from Killer.
Granger's daddy, dog, he was like telling them stuff. And I was like, man, and I'm glad he seen that because like his son played in the league. His son was top
Top.
Yeah,
Danny
like,
Granger was
25,
top, pulling from volleyball
Yeah,
lines. I remember, I was there.
Them guys and could have never mentioned him
As a top
player.
Danny Granger and Shane Foster. If you're from Canada and you don't say them two dudes' names, it's shame on you.
Yeah, bro. Like, how you do it?
Shame on you. Danny was, man, play with the Pacers. A man among his boys because he's big, can handle the ball, shoot it from far. You know what I'm saying? New Mexico, that's wonderful for our kids to go from there to there.
Writing down, scouting everybody.
His daddy there telling him right the game because his man didn't watch the game.
The scene is
great.
great.
His child went to the league.
Yeah, like he was telling them, and he was telling them stuff that I was telling them. I'm like, I told you, bro. Like
But they need that.
they need
See,
to
I was just at the
hear from somebody else.
Come on, I was just at the game
Yeah.
telling our little backup point guard, man, this and that. His daddy come, stepdaddy come, man, I'm glad you're telling them. Because I tell them the same thing. Maybe they'll get it. And I want that for my child. Because I know I'm overloaded. I'm giving him so much game. It's like, he probably just like, but I'm like, no, you're going to hear this shit one day. You 12, 13, you're going to hear that same thing I told you at 9.
That's one thing, too, about that. I want to ask you about, like, father. Like, how you know that balance of, like, all right, son, you can't hide that too much because you kind of can mess his game up.
Yeah.
How you find that boundary? Because, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a son that's going to play.
Right now, this is real life. I'm dealing with this. They have close practice on your real life thing. They got regionals. Whenever somebody says this, whatever, I don't know when to put out edited probably 2 weeks from now. They got regionals. It's serious. I get to go to high school gym. Walk in the gym. My son loves football first, more than basketball. But I see him in the conditioning just loafing. I got on his ass. Whatever. Till we see this 10 years later, I got on his ass. Straight up. And asked his mom a word till I chewed his ass out about it.
My dad.
Son, you want to play football? How you going to play football? You're not fast. These people, there's no respect to people on the team. I said, son, you should be at least top 5 in the conditioning. So he like, you know what the answer game is? That I was saving. I'm not trying to use all my energy. I said, oh no, that's the wrong answer, my boy. There's no saving. If you play hard.
Right.
The practice coach not gonna practice you too hard, so he telling you can do this. Go run it. I told him today. Now the next day is a new day. I don't want him to carry that with him. I want him to carry that because my dad would let me carry it. And my dad, I love my dad. I'll even say that. My dad never showed that he was prior to my lunch of junior year of playing football. Junior year of high school. Like we said, that's how hard they was running. My dad was part of it. He never was the coach, but he always around, doing his bread, whatever. So he always pushed me. Always. And I never got that, like, whatever, to junior and high school, and I appreciate it for him. We have a great relationship to this day. Because even if he didn't push me all them, I ain't mad at him. I'm glad you did, because like you telling me right now about you to go back to it. Man, I'm coaching 12-year-olds, and right now, only their mamas in their lives.
Yeah, like.
You can't replace the man in your life and tell you. And after I tell him, I said, son, this out of love. I cried with him. I said, son, this out of love.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be telling you that, dog. You don't deserve to be the last person running and telling me you said. I told him even that. I said, maybe you want some NBA. I said, Kobe, man, always practice hard. They would have some practice where they have to go ice their knees. I said, you play a lot. I said, if your body telling you chilling out, we're going to find out tonight at the game. Whatever you go out and say. But I told him there's certain ways to do things in life. Because sports is just parallel to life.
Yeah,
You cannot have ass. You cannot say, we here at 12 o'clock in the morning. You say you won't do it.
Gotta get it done.
We're going to do it. Yeah. Like, we're going to record an episode. It's going to bring diversity to my platform. Joe, you come. I hit you up twice. Hey, you coming? All right, fuck it. I'm going to go to my studio because I wouldn't even go. I'm going to go today because you coming. So I want to bring it down. I want my child to understand, nah, there's a certain way to do this. Like we saying, yeah, I love that y'all cool, but hey, when the whistle blowing, we competing. You be my partner. You think he cares he beat you?
Some people, I'm lying, it'll clothesline their partner. It like.
And then I told him that I still love you. We play. You not on my team. You got on white, I got on blue. Like Crips and Bloods and Arkansas, whatever in games.
Me and my boy Jordan like that. We play each other, but we trying to take each other.
I said, your head off. That's how we get better. Games got more structure, organization, and shit than real life. Boy, the niggas gotta beat your ass up to get in their game. Like you said, you went out there like, man, this shit real, so I gotta get jumped in. Bitch, I'm really gonna beat you up before you get into a game to say if you about this. So sports is just showing you, man, you gotta have a certain character, you gotta have a certain fight, you gotta have a certain want for life. Like, hey, like you said, I did something with with my eating habits and changed my life. Y'all running, and that's gonna change your life. You're still gonna be healthy when you get older because you're running at 9, but whether they believe it or know it or not.
Yeah, bro.
But then, like just say it, but then I gotta come back. All right, the next day, man, I still love you, dude. I love you. So that's the part that the other generation didn't tell me because there's so much discipline. It's discipline. Yeah, you need discipline, you do, but everybody ain't going to the damn army.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
you need to love life and man, give me some love, man. Coach, man, I love you, man. I'll take y'all to pizza, like, as a coach, man. We'll go to barbecue, tell your daddy pull up. The parents doing this, the kids playing.
We
I
doing
want
this
them.
out of volunteer. We ain't doing
I ain't
it.
getting paid.
Pays a dollar. We don't even care. Like,
We ain't care.
going all out. Like,
Because at the end of the day, the bigger picture is to have a bigger picture. If people understand is, man, somebody like you, I know it. Because I talked to Lou. Me and him just said this yesterday. Man, we want to be the people that was in our community when we was younger. It wasn't that. It wasn't somebody that was young enough, 30s, 40s, 20s to say, hey, this and that. And then like you said in that example, man, I've been telling y'all, then Danny Granddaddy come tell you, now you know it's real.
like,
Now you know I ain't
I
just,
just see Coach know what he talking about. He ain't just, I did this, bro. Like,
we did this.
we did this, man.
We players that became coaches because we did it at the highest level. We left the way home, put the show on the road.
They got pro people and everything, man. Like, I did this, man. I just be want to be like help, bro. And I see like, give me 3 years, bro. I just say, hey, give me 3 years. We gonna be all right, bro. Tell me.
I mean, what the most prolific question, because you can actually look back on it, because this is still documentary series, like to see growth. If Joe 5 years ago, see Joe now,
Ooh, that's a good question.
what you think he gonna tell him? What you think, the good, the bad, the strength, the weakness? What he gonna tell you to keep working on? What he gonna say, oh yeah, you done overcame a lot in 5 years? Talk to me.
5 years ago, I tell myself, like, man, first of all, change the eating habits for sure. Yeah, change the eating habits because that plays a part. And just, I say, man, we're gonna talk about, like, get your credit right early.
Yeah,
Get your credit right early, man. You would be like, dog, I just realized, like, you don't really have to have no. Like, I used to think, like,
You gotta have a lot of money.
Yeah, I have a lot of money. I used to just really think, like, man, like, how the hell am I gonna be? I gotta see 60,000 or 100,000. Man, you could have $22 in your pocket. You got 700 credit score. Boy, you
Get other people money.
you a 100,000 person. You just gotta have
tell.
credit, dog, for sure. Like, I be want to tell young kids like 18, like, man, go get your credit line right now.
But that's life. That's why you gotta tell them at 12, nah.
Man, you know what's crazy? One of my 12-year-olds was like, Coach, you gotta invest in stuff. 12 years old, man, blew my mind. Like,
That's when it become bigger than ball. When you plant that seed, then you be like, man, I'm
he
kinda
told
hurt
me, like, Coach, you need to invest in this. I said, man, it blew my mind.
Like,
Like,
you got it.
them kids different, though. Like,
Facts.
they'll mess your head up. Like,
Facts. They're
and I
advanced.
understand, like, you be like, we weren't privileged and all that, but that's not their fault. Like, it ain't their fault that they was born in the 2000s.
You want to know some real shit, man? Like, you know, like this ain't shit I always just say on camera or whatever. So we keep going. Don't stop on me, bitch. But this some real shit that I'll say, bro. Keep it going, because your audience still gonna be going. I'll say the real shit of this is the reality of that these kids and the way that they come up, right?
Today's episode was
The way they come up, personally.
produced by Going Global Agency.
I'm still producing the show while I'm making the show. They come up in a way that, like my child, I'm giving you 3 years before. Y'all more advanced. So now you 9. I gotta treat you like how I was at 12. Because I don't got no choice. And if I'm right or wrong, I'm have to live with my decision that I chose to do this. But I ain't got no choice because everything happening faster, quicker, they smarter. So I gotta tell you like the problems and issues that I might have been dealing with at 12, that you're dealing with at facing at 9. And it's just the reality. And I can't change that because that's a society.
One thing too, like,
Your 12-year-old doing shit at 15. Like,
And the thing too, sometimes we put too much pressure on the kids. Like, let's just say a kid 5 years old, and he's just a better athlete. You'd be like, man, he going to the league, woo de woo. Shit, he just 5, like, you don't know, like, that kind of kill him, because it's like, so many people praising him, and he ain't really did nothing yet, you know what I'm saying? How many kids you know that was good from 5 to 22?
That's a big problem. I still have to travel, being out in the city, and that's the point of why I have to ring his ass on Thursday. Because you got so many people praising you and kissing your ass that I'm your paw. I gotta give it to you real.
That's true too, but a lot of them, that's what kind of like mess them up when they go to lead. Like,
man, that happened right now. Like, I know a kid that he play travel baseball. Like, dude didn't even know I knew the kid. He was like, hey, I might get him a good player. Get him in practice. They're young now. He's still young. He's still a 9-year-old baby. He's like, oh man, I noticed that he whine a lot and I'm weeding out. His mom is Kim. She's from Missouri. She's like, Kim loved it. Kim like, get my boy where you want to be, right? Because basically, what happened to him is the people that he played with let him go off of talent. Let him be great and have the talent, but as a child, to groom him to be a man, not getting that. So she's like, oh, yeah, I love you on this team because they're not just teaching him this because he can hit the ball. But, man, what you going to do, you're not going to hit the ball forever. No sport you can play forever. Ain't nobody play no sport till they're 90. Life going
you bounce that motherfucker from here to the sky, that ball gonna stop bouncing. It's gonna stop bouncing. You gotta think about all of that. And it's like just a kid who's 5 years old, it's kind of handicapped because sometimes might stop working. How many kids you know from 5 that was good from 5 to 22? Not too many.
Man, we talking about good 3 years. He's done everything here.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
great legend.
It's like, that's why the diamond in the rough overpass the kids who's always been good because they hungry, like
they work at
him. And it's like
somebody like you, coach, you tell us supposed to damn supposed to drop 30 on me.
Yeah, like
they about to YouTube me.
That's why you get the Dame Lillard and all that. And it's like a lot of them kids, they be good. And then you get the league, and you see people telling you, boy, you sad. They ain't never heard that before.
You talking about what I'm talking about. As a father, I had to come back on. Like, okay, you playing this, you just got to pick up somebody want to play you.
Just imagine.
I'm like, son, yeah, they kiss their ass and they want you to come play. But I'm your dad, I can tell you that, no. If you want to play, you got to play harder. I ain't talking about no points. This and that. Somebody beating you back on defense is just, that's not acceptable.
It's a skill, bro. They understand.
The will.
Like,
you never gonna see somebody's skill if they ain't got no will.
Yeah.
You don't even know what their skill level could be.
And that's one thing I can say about Johnson, bro. That dude, he played the whole game, bro. Like, he plays center, but he get the ball, and he can push it every time. Like, he the center. He outrun the point.
He gotta get the rebound first.
Then he'll miss a layup, hustle back, block the shot. Like, that stuff you can't teach.
Come on, man.
Like, he got it, bro.
Come on, man. That's
I love that.
When the coach know how to love and instill that. When hustlers on, that's what it was based on.
Yeah.
Hustle player. What's a hustle player in basketball? That's somebody might not score no points. It's all fact of the game.
Yeah, bro.
I don't gotta score. I can pass, I can dish. I'm gonna get rebounded. That's life. I look at that in life.
Like Draymond Green. That dude.
He's a champion.
He just do it. He know he can't shoot, but I ain't gotta shoot. I got Steph Curry, I got Klay Thompson. I'm gonna do the dirt. I'm gonna do what nobody else won't do.
Long as it ain't with basketball, they just somebody like Draymond. I love to have him on my team, but I hate to play against him, bro.
Like, that's his life. Like, you gotta do that dirty rule. Like, you gotta get up 5 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes your body tell you, I can't do it, but that will just tell you, I'm trying to teach something that.
Come on. Yeah. How they gonna want it more than I want it for myself?
That's one thing I tell them, like, bro, you gotta want it. The bad as I want it for you, your mama can't want it, your daddy, your sister, it gotta be you, like. Because once you sign that letter of intent at college, it's all you now. Hey, we did our job, we can just support you now.
Now you back to that bottom.
Yeah, like.
You done prayed by everybody. They go.
And
Hey, that's great. Got you in here.
And once you learn a letter of 10, I learned you don't belong to the university, you belong to the head coach. that's what you belong to. You belong to the Bills, the Nick Stevens, and them. You know
That's like we said, this up, we gonna get you there.
We're gonna get you there.
You don't mess up, they gonna get you there and take care of you, come do something after you make it to the league. But for them 3-4 years,
You belong to him. And he can't say he don't know what he's doing. Look at his track record.
track record. Look at how many people he made impact on their lives and they're doing better. Just because they, went through that system, whatever that coach got. And that's coaching.
And now, I remember my coach used to tell me, boy, when you start coaching, you gonna see what I'm saying. Now I see exactly what he said. Now I drove me crazy. Now he like, damn, bro. I see what coach told me, bro. I love it, too, man. Like, it helped me. My mom was just passed 3 months ago, so it helped me. It helped me a lot, bro. That, working out and all that. Cause what's crazy about it, like, Coach Arrow, that was my first basketball coach. Now coaching So what's crazy was when I first started, my grandmother, my mom was like, man, I'm coaching the game. A couple of days later, she passed. Then when I started coaching this year, my mom was supposed to come to the game Saturday, and she passed. I'm like, man, it's crazy how life just you gotta push it. Yeah. Every time.
Watching you grow from a whole nother, like we watch you as a player kill it. Now we watch you from here. You as a coach doing something better, more impactful.
I think I'm making a good impact because them kids on rock with you, they gonna show you.
I know.
Yeah, and that's one thing I learned, bro. You can't come with that old school mentality with these kids. They gonna check out.
That's what they're not gonna listen.
They're not gonna listen. You gotta put some different type of stuff on, like you gotta talk to them outside the game, woo-de-woo, all that.
Show you a real person.
Yeah, like sure. They gonna see it. If you fraud, they gonna see it from day one. Like
like you said, I say Caleb Westbrook, but I coached in the football. They play basketball. Like we joking. One of them, I had to see on the TikTok, you be cut. Like you said,
yeah, they always checking your style. Like coach,
come on, Caleb. I was like, hey, what's up, coach? What's up?
He ain't doing nothing in that way, bro.
Come on. Now they ain't joking with you, man. In reverse, you can already kind of. I be like that. I can already see like, man, I can see when you 18 and we joking or whatever. When you older, you about
to really understand what I'm
going. You about to go in your professional, whatever job or career you going into. You gonna be a man one day, 10 years from now.
For sure. That's one thing I want. Like, let them do something. It ain't gotta be basketball. It could be you never know. Like, one of the kids go to the league, you could be his accountant or his business partner. You know what I'm trying to
He might have some business with him. He might go and I got some business with him.
Or he might, one of them might be a rapper or something.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you might be a writer, a rapper, shoot video too. Man, come rock with me. That's
why I always try to, I always try to be good to people, dog. No matter who it is, I always try to. First impression is best impression, man, for sure. So I always try to spread all that good energy every time, 'cause you never know who you need, bro.
Come on, man. Stay well, we from the same club, man. You never know what you need. Be a good person, man.
For sure.
Keep your heart going. Your mind global.
Alright, go.
Man. Shout out my dog Joe, man.
Shout out to all the black entrepreneurs.
Shout out my nigga Bolo, too.
Bolo, we in school together at Belhaven.
Shout out Bolo, man. That's a real one. If you don't know what real is, you ask the definition.
And his little brother Derek, too. It was good. They could play football, too, though.
Bolo's a real one.
The boys who play football, too.
Bolo a real one.
Yeah, he used to rap. He used to have little freestyles and things. I'm like, man. I don't know, dude, know this, but he kind of good to say he just messing around. Then he sent me like, wow, bro, he was rapping and stuff.
Bolo, the next show, we got Bolo. We'll be on that. We curating it just for his time.
That's crazy that y'all linked up, though.
Come on, man. Energy, though.
For sure.
Right energy, gonna find.
he really can rap, though. Like, I be listening to him and it be like, 4 days later, I might, like, I listen to a week later, catch the punchline, like, whoa.
I told him in the thing, his flows is crazy. Oh, I know.
I be like, son, I be had to text him, like, bro, how you came up with that? Like, and I, like, for rapping, I be want to see, like, that stuff that people don't want to see. Like, I want to see, like, what they be doing. I ain't never been in no studio session, it's crazy.
Yeah, like how they make it.
Yeah, I want to see that stuff. Because you know me, I want to see the stuff that people don't see. Like,
It take a lot. People wouldn't even know.
that's what I be want to see.
We'll get into that, man. Save a little bit for the next time, man. We got Joe in this motherfucker. Man, we out, man. Fuck with it, Joe. That was hard, bro.
This one did not catch on with shit better than what the
Which one? This one? That's cool with it. Because I know this one went the whole time.
Keep it going, yeah, yeah, 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 nigga, what? I'ma keep it going. Smoking on some berries, you can't see it, but you smell it. Nah, I don't got no preference, just don't put drugs in my beverage. And I still ain't sipping lean if that shit ain't come from Jerry. I was a young ass fiend till I got hold of my